All right, guys. Gaius Julius Caesar, Commentaries on the Gallic War. This is number 21. Fuck, both my pins have fell. So, Commentary 21. So, what happens right here? Oh, yeah, so Dumnorix. So, Davidicus, he says he's not gonna turn against his brother. He's actually he tells Caesar, come on, let my brother live, and he doesn't really he does beg a little bit, but he did the right thing by saying, I'm not gonna do that to my brother. The word's gonna get out that I betrayed my own blood, and I'm gonna lose respect, or they're gonna lose respect for me in the long run. So he's very smart in that sense. Do what you want, I beg. I don't want you to do anything to my brother, but do what you want. But I'm not gonna turn him in. I'm not gonna turn my back on him. So that's where we're at. Leviticus, he sets spies. Oh, so Caesar summons Dumnorix to him. He censures him. He warns him for the future to avoid all grounds of suspicion. He says that he pardons the past for the sake of his brother, Davidicus. He sets spies over Dumnorix that he may be able to know what he does and with whom he communicates. So he is part of the Adui. He's part of the Gaul, the men of Gaul. So in a sense, the Helvetii don't really have this ally anymore, or we'll see if he's going to honor this agreement he's made with Caesar. So commentary 21. Being on the same day informed by his scouts that the enemy had encamped at the foot of a mountain 8 miles from his own camp, he sent persons to ascertain what the nature of the mountain was and of what kind the ascent on every side. Word was brought back that it was easy. During the third watch, he orders Titus Labienus, his lieutenant with praetorian powers, to ascend to the highest ridge of the mountain with 2 legions. So that's like the art of war. So he went over. Let's go see what kind of mountain that is, because these people are set up at the foot of the mountain, right? At the foot of the mountain, which that's a mistake. I think they should have sought higher ground. Somebody could have went behind on the other side of the mountain and attacked them from the top down. Which, I mean, in the art of war, they talk about being on high ground is better. So, what are praetorian powers? I'm not even sure. And with those as guides who had examined the road, he explains what his plan is. He himself, during the fourth watch, hastens to them by the same route by which the enemy had gone, and sends on all the cavalry before him. Publius Considius, who was reputed to be very experienced in military affairs and had been in the army of Lucius Sulla and afterwards in that of Marcus Crassus, is sent forward with the scouts. All prominent names right here. Marcus Crassus. So Marcus Crassus, there was like this triumvirate alliance. Actually, it was Marcus Crassus. It was Cleopatra and who? Cleopatra and Antony. So it was Antony, Crassus, and Julius Caesar. So this guy Lucius Sulla, um, no, Publius Considius had a reputation. He was reputed reputation, hence, to be very experienced in military affairs. But I think what stands out the most is ascertain what the nature of the mountain was and what kind of ascent on every side. He brought back word that it was easy. That's just kind of maybe the most important thing is the strategy of war. You want to go, hey, well, go see what kind of mountain it is. Let's see what sort of approach we can take to surrounding them or to attack them. What are praetorian powers? Praetorian. Roman military unit, a rank in a company that specializes in digital security. A praetorian having the powers of a praetor. What does that mean? Ranking below the council. So he was a man with some influence. He had some powers to ascend to the highest ridge of the mountain with 2 legions and with those as guides who examine the road. He explains what his plan is. He himself, during the fourth watch, hastens to them by the same route by which the enemy had gone and sends on all the cavalry before him. Okay, so yeah, so now they're creeping up on the Helvetii, which are the enemy right here. It says, being on the same day informed by his scouts that the enemy I think is the Helvetii, the Helvetians, who are in, or have, have motivations. They have motivations, so